This guide is for farming all the ultimate descendants and weapons in the game. I will cover how to farm the void fragments quickly, the things I use to farm them easily, and as well as how to farm all the amorphous materials easily in the game. Now, this is basically an alternative to the infiltration and hard mode intercept boss fights for farming ultimate weapons. Many players are having a hard time right now with the Frostwalker hard mode mechanics, and some prefer the reactor grind as the boss here is easier to fight if you have the right equipment. I will post a guide on the Frostwalker soon, but for now let's focus on the easy route of farming the ultimate weapons and Descendants. The first thing that you should consider is to try to farm it on hard mode. Like I always say in my videos, the farming starts at hard mode as you get access to better farm areas than the normal mode. For example, if you want to farm ultimate bunny, then you can farm amorphous materials in the normal special operation, and then you can crack them open in the normal reactor. It will also take fewer void fragments to activate the reactor, but this will be a hellish grind, and I see many players complaining about the drop rates because of this. It would take 50 runs or even more to get a chance to drop the 3% ultimate bunny code. In hard mode, you get a 6% drop rate, and the amorphous materials drop is way higher than in the normal mode. But again, I would like to remind you that this is the hard mode, and reactor bosses will be so tanky that you'll sometimes end up consuming all your ammunition, even if using the tamer with a high ammunition pool. The best advice I can give here is to have at least 3 weapons with different ammunition types and a decent module so you can take down any reactor boss in hard mode, even if you want to play solo. This is also the reason why I'm suggesting having at least 10,000 health and 50,000 defense, or even just at least 30,000 defense in your Descendant before farming, as that increases survivability and will allow you to focus on just killing the boss, which lessens the time spent in farming the materials you need. Now, I will show you every build that I use now in farming ultimate weapons and Descendants in hard mode. It will be at the end of the video, and I also included timestamps in the video description below so you can check out everything you need easily. The next thing I would like to discuss is farming outposts which have the amorphous materials. I know it's easier to go with bunny as it will take a couple of minutes to finish the mission, but you are denying yourself of extra rewards, and those extra rewards sometimes have the amorphous materials that you need for the ultimate descendant or weapon you are farming. If you are doing amorphous farming and outpost missions, I strongly suggest having Sharon, and this build is enough for me to destroy all the consoles in the outpost without getting detected. With the Battle of Stamina and the skill extension module, I can have 15 seconds of camouflage, which will deem me undetectable. I only added 1 catalyst on this build, and that is placed on this sub-module to give me 5 more module capacity. If you want to improve this build, then you can add skill cooldown so you can reuse your camouflage again in the mission. Now, if you are doing outpost missions solo, I highly recommend not rushing to destroy the consoles. Some Vulgus power units are far apart from each other, and 15-second duration is not enough to destroy all 4. What I usually do is destroy 2 first, then go hide on the walls outside of the outposts. Just don't go too far from the outpost or it will start a failed countdown and you will need to restart the mission again. Try to not get detected or you won't be able to destroy the remaining 2 consoles, and this is the part wherein skill cooldown is great for your Sharon so you can activate your camouflage again. I haven't run into any troubles with the build I have shown you, but it would be much faster if I had the skill cooldown modules also. After that, just destroy the remaining power units and take down the boss. It will be better if you have a decent DPS in your Thunder Cage, as the weapon will just ultimately destroy the mobs as well as the boss. This weapon is great for mobbing and general use in open world areas, and I highly recommend this also because of the mobility it gives to the user while firing the gun. When doing this solo, that 50,000 defense with 10,000 health will be valuable, especially going against outpost elite mobs in later areas like the fortress. Finally, I would also like to add one trick that will get rid or reduce that pesky outpost timer. Before farming, I usually set the zone in private and then I go to the nearest portal where the outpost is located. Sometimes it will be in cooldown, but once you set the area private, you can use a trick wherein after defeating the boss, simply teleport to the farthest waypoint in the zone and get back to the nearest waypoint in the outpost again. This will either lessen the cooldown timer or completely remove the timer and you can do the outpost mission again. Gates also work, and if you have a gate near the outpost, simply teleport to the gate and teleport back to the gate entrance where the outpost is located. And that is for the amorphous farming. By the way, if you want to check out the location of the amorphous materials you are farming, simply go to your world map, press the access info, then select the amorphous tab and look for the ultimate descendant or weapon you want to farm. In this menu, you can find all the amorphous materials you need, and as well as the location of the outpost you need to farm. Now, let's proceed to the void fragment farm. There are 4 shards farmable in the game, and you will need at least 2 types of these shards to activate one reactor. In normal mode, the shard requirements are low, but as I have said, the amorphous materials are boring to grind, and the chance to drop the ultimate items is way lesser compared to the amorphous materials you can farm in hard mode. To farm these void shards, you will need to do void fragment missions, and there are more than a dozen of them spread all over the open world areas. Now, I have tested void fragment farming for a day and found out that some of the void fragment missions are way faster to farm. Instead of doing the normal farm, what I did is to locate all the void fragments that can drop high values of specific void shards. The missions you will see here are those void fragment missions that I highly recommend because the enemy spawns faster, making the whole mission short and giving tons of shards at the fastest time possible. So here are the missions that yield the most shards in the shortest time possible.
Die. Take this. Be gone. To your death. Shield is damaged. Shield is damaged. Damn it. Load. A load. Shield. Shield is damaged. This seems dangerous. Damn it. Shield is down. Take this. Be gone. Reload. My shield. See you later.
doing good.
How dare you break my shield? My shield is down. Loading. Loading. This could get messy. My shield is down. How dare you break my shield? My shield is down. This could get messy. How dare they break my shield? Stay where you are.
Finally, you will need specific descendants for these void fragment missions, and you will specifically need someone with chill, fire, toxic, and electric elements. The rest of the video showcases all the descendants I have used in this video, along with the current build I have for these descendants. So that's all about it. I hope that this ultimate descendant and weapon farming guide will help you. If you find the video informative, then do us a favor and like the video, and then subscribe if you want to see more useful content from us. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video. Squad Leader, signing off.
The Vulgus can't see me.
Do as I
Are you?
This operation